asked about how to sign specific words. And so I've asked that those be written down, and I have a list of them. And every so often I'll make a video like this for you to teach you those signs that you want to know for words that you request. All right? Make grasshopper, you bend make a two hand and bend your fingers, and they're going to make it hop across your arm. Grasshopper. 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 Pancakes flapjacks. So I found a sign for flapjack, which is this, flapjack, because you flip them when you're cooking. Flapjack, flapjack, flapjack. And then the sign for pancake is very similar to the sign for cook. You're going to take one hand flat, and your other hand's also flat, and you flip it over in your hand. Pancake, and then you take this is kind of a C hand, and you show a stack of pancakes. Pancake, pancake, pancake. Is also food, and it is waffle, so that's kind of related to pancake. So waffle, make a flat hand, and then you're going to make a W and make lines toward your body and then the other direction. Waffle. And this is because waffles have those little squares in them, so they have lines going this way and then they have lines going this way. So make your flat hand and then your W hand. Waffle. 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 Okay, when you all were making this list for me, someone was hungry for breakfast because our next word is syrup. So you were wanting pancakes, or waffles, and now you want syrup on them. To make the sign for syrup, you're going to have one hand be flat like your plate, and then your other hand with your thumb sticking up, and you're going to pour the syrup on. Syrup. 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 And to continue with our breakfast theme, our next word is juice. So we need to know how to make the J sign. So you're going to start with your I hand, and you're going to make the J away from your mouth. Juice. 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 Our next sign is also a food word, but not for breakfast. It's the word macaroni. So macaroni is a type of pasta that's small, and it can be straight, it can be wiggly. Macaroni. So show that it's small, and then your pinky fingers pull apart. Macaroni. 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 Computer. Now there's several signs for computer. I'll show you 3 of them, and you'll just have to know that when I'm talking to a deaf person, if I use one sign and they don't know what it means, then I'll spell computer and then they'll show me their sign. Alright? So the first sign I learned for computer was both of my 5 hands up, and I pulled my middle finger forward, and then I would make both of those hands move in circles. Computer. Computer. Now, since then, there are 2 other signs that I've seen, and they both involve your arm being flat and your C hand. One of them, the C hand, kind of bounces down the arm. Computer. Computer. And the other sign, the C just moves in a circle in one spot over your arm. Computer. Computer. So again, if I were talking to a deaf friend about a computer, I could use any one of these signs and they would probably know what I was talking about, but if they didn't, then I could always spell my word. Whoops, I spelled that wrong. I could always spell it and say, what's your sign? And they would show me their sign for computer. And that's the sign that I would then use. This next word is poison, and there are also a couple of different signs for the word poison. One of them is your 5 hand with the middle finger pulled forward over an A hand, poison. But this is also the sign for medicine. So you would know it was the word poison based on what your conversation was about. Poison, or it's also medicine. The other sign for poison is your 2 hand with your fingers bent, and you're going to cross them. Poison. Poison. And you kind of shudder when you make that sign. And this sign comes from the skull and crossbones. If there's a chemical, I don't know if you guys have seen it, parents try to keep chemicals away from children, so you may have never seen this. But on a lot of containers for chemicals, there will be a skull and crossbones, and this is where this sign comes from, with the crossbones. Poison. Poison. And our last word for today is an animal, and that animal is shark. So we all know that sharks have a fin. So one of your hand is going to be your fin. The other hand is going to fit in between. Your fingers will fit over it. And then you're going to make it move through the water. Shark. 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 All right, thank you for sharing with me the words that you want to learn in sign language. And the next time I have a list of 10 or so, I'll make another video for you and teach you how to sign those words that you specifically request to learn. All right, see you later.